Hey guys, so in this tutorial, I'm going to kind of walk you through some steps to create two things. Um, so trying to get subscribers, right? Like we all struggle with that. Either you put the wrong stuff out there and nobody subscribes, right? Or you put something out there that brings in the wrong people. Whatever your problem is, here's a way to create some great stuff that you give your readers and then entice them with that into subscribing to get onto your email list. So basically you're going to be creating two different pages, one that is open that there's a link for it on your site. You can create Pinterest pins to this. You can drive a lot of traffic to it. So basically, one of the things I get, people tell me all the time is, I've created this really great thing and I want it for my subscribers. The problem is you don't have any subscribers yet, right? So you're dangling this thing out there. People don't know you yet. They haven't connected with you. And it's like, I really don't want to give you my email because then you're probably going to send me so much junk that I'm just going to have to leave you, right? So instead of just creating something and that one thing that new thing that you're creating, right? And no matter how much effort you put into it, it needs to be great, right? You want to make a basic version of it and then make a premium version of it, right? That way you can give your readers absolutely free. No, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything. Just thank you for coming to my blog. Here is this thing. And then you create an even better version of it to get them to subscribe to your monthly newsletter, your weekly newsletter, whatever you have. This could also be used as a funnel into a paid version of something you offer, right? If you want people to buy something from you, you need to kind of give them a little taste of the goods first before you're just outright like, hey, if you want this, give me your money. And so by bringing them in, gaining their trust, showing them the worth of what you're creating, that will entice them into one, first subscribing to your blog, being on your email list, and then eventually if you do turn, and this is regardless, you don't have to have a paid product to do this, but for those who do plan on creating things to sell at some point, this can kind of be the basis of your funnel to get them to that paid thing. But even without that, getting them from visiting your site to visiting your email list, this is a great way to kind of do that. So what I had created, and actually I didn't physically create these, I had one of my students make these, one of my membership students. And so it's basically these 30-day Bible reading plans. So I have one for all 12 months, right? This month, I just put this one on over the weekend. And then down here, you can see there's one for every month of the year, right? Each one has a different topic. They're really pretty. That's important that they're visually appealing. So on my blog, there's a link right here. They can click, it comes right to this page. I have plenty of Pinterest pins leading to this page, multiple pins, different styles. I actually have each Bible verse, this little page right here, as a Pinterest pin on my Bible study printables board and so forth. So they go looking on Pinterest, they find this, and cool. They click here, and it's going to take them over to a folder on my Google Drive. So I use a Google Drive from Gmail. You may have like a OneDrive or something else. Whatever it is, it's a cloud drive, right? It's not like a physical drive on your computer. And so they'll be able to download this along with like a study sheet, right? They just, here you go, you can have it. You don't have to give me your email or anything like that. Close that. And so they want to click, kind of keep scrolling, see what else is on this page. This is where I entice them to join my email list. And so if they subscribe, they'll get access to my special library. So in addition to the this thing that they can print out, they're also going to get all this other really cool stuff. So they get a prayer for the month, they get some screensavers for their phone, some other really pretty graphics that they can either print out or share on Facebook. And this is whether they're a blogger or not. Like regular people share cute verses on Facebook, right? And so this is where I get them to subscribe, right? So this, of course, links to a form that I have on ConvertKit. And then in there, once they subscribe, they're automatically so once they subscribe, right, then they go check their email, they confirm the subscription. As soon as they hit confirm, they are redirected to this page. So in that confirmation email is the password to this page. Make sure you don't forget that step. And so I am going to log into this one. And so from here, they're going to be able to access the full bundle of goodies for the month, right? And this is, again, this is password protected. I have to physically send them the link to this along with the password. And so here, they can click on either this, or they can click on the picture, and it's going to take them to the folder that has all the other stuff in it. This is a preferred method to do it versus keep adding all the stuff to a page, because every time you add new things, you got to go and change it on the physical blog post page. If you just put a link to your folder on the blog post or the page post, whatever it is, and you add more stuff to it, you just have to add it here to the folder. And you never have to go back to the blog post and make the changes, right? So it's super easy for you to manage. So now from here, so this one is for March. They can download all, you know, all these different things. These are the prayers, some study sheets, all the graphics. These are wallpapers and everything. And so when they are now on my list, so they're going to get the welcome email, right? And in that welcome email, and this welcome email goes out to everyone, no matter how they subscribed to the faith side of my site, because I have two. I have blogging tips and I have faith content, so they're segmented. So anyone who subscribes to the faith content, regardless of which form they signed up for, the welcome email is going to be the same for all of them. So in that email is a mention of the Bible reading plan library with all kind of other goodies to go with it. And here's the password. So that way, if they missed it in that confirmation email, there's a second opportunity for them to get it. Then about the week prior to the end of the month, I will send out a, hey, here's your reading plan for the next month. Email, here's the link to the folder. Here's the password and so forth. So this is just a really great way. One, this can drive really great traffic to your site. So I'm not saying you have to do the Bible reading plans, but whatever it is that you're offering your reader, don't just create one version of it. Create, you know, if you're doing checklists, if you're doing, you know, a devotional, if you're doing an ebook, whatever it is, give them something from it without any expectation of reciprocation. Like they don't have to subscribe. Give them a sample and then tease them, tempt them, whatever you want to call it, with a really great graphic. So all this is, I created this in Canva. It's a blog banner size, and each of my little things I uploaded into it and then added them here, sized them down. But this is not just saying, hey, subscribe and you'll get access to additional resources for your Bible study. Well, that's boring. Nobody's going to sign up for that, right? But if you actually put the pictures of your pretty stuff here, they're like, you know, like I always say, if you've been following me for any amount of time, I always talk about the checkout aisle in the store. We go to the store with what we know we needed. We know all the other stuff is in there, right? We know there's candy. We know there's ice cream. We don't get the inkling to need it or put it in our basket until we walk past it on the aisle, right? So by showing them, especially making them very pretty, the visually appealing stuff, when they see it, they're like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I totally want that. Let me subscribe, right? I mean, I don't know if they'll say it like that, but you know what I mean? And so these are literally just, like I said, each one of these, I saved them as a JPEG, and then I simply just upload it and I scale it down to the size that I need, right? And then kind of, you know, organize them on here or whatever. So anyway, so this is how you can offer your readers something really great without making them do anything, right? These pages can be SEO to where you can actually get organic traffic to them. Just do your SEO research. You can definitely get a lot of Pinterest traffic to this page, so that'll increase traffic to your site. You may be struggling with your blog post SEO, but these resource pages are a really great way to get traffic to your site, especially from Pinterest. And then use this as a platform to engage them and draw them in to want to join your email list. And then again, I'm not going to go into the, you know, sales funnel or anything like that. But if later on you plan to sell something, this is a way to get them like, wow, this girl makes really great, pretty things, and I really want more of it. And she's about to sell something, so I've got to have it, right? This is a great way to kind of start that funnel. But in the interim, you're getting more traffic to your site and you're getting more people on your email list. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, join us over in the Facebook group, and I would love to help you get your resources pages set up. All right, bye-bye, guys.